Hey guys, welcome to another video. So today I'm going to show you some perfumes that I'll be reaching for more now that it is springtime. If you would like to see what perfumes I'm going to be reaching for, keep on watching. Okay, so just like in my spring body mist favorites, which I'll link below, these are not the only fragrances I'm going to wear in the spring, but they're just the ones I'm going to be reaching for more now that it is springtime. So we will start with Eat Juicy Apple by Kayali. The notes are red apple, lychee, black currant, pink grapefruit. Those are the top notes. The middle notes are wild berry, raspberry bloom, jasmine, may rose. And the base notes are sugar, musk, vanilla flower, moss, and amber. I really enjoy this fragrance. To me, it is just a nice, fun, light scent that I actually feel like you can wear all year round. I didn't necessarily reach for it this past winter, but definitely I feel like you can. Just kind of depends on how you are vibing with it. It is not a long lasting scent, I will say that. But I mean, based on what it is, that's not surprising. I definitely have Kayali scents that last a lot longer than this. I mean, this isn't terrible. I mean, it's not like 20 minutes later it's gone, but you're not going to get all day out of this without doing some work. So I'll also list my how to make your fragrance last video below so that you can get some tips. But really enjoyed this scent. Got a very minute dent in it when I played around with it in the first place, but really want to spend some more time with this. So that is Kayali Juicy Apple. So next we have Alien Fusion by Mugler. So the notes in this are, the top notes are ginger and cinnamon, the middle notes are orange blossom and tuberose, and the base notes are white amber and vanilla. It's just a nice little play on Alien. To me, it's, not as heavy as the original Alien, not quite, full on summertime like Alien Goddess Intent. So bought this, haven't played with it a lot, and I just feel like this is kind of a fun spring to summer type of scent. It has a lot lasting power like all the Aliens, so you don't have to worry about that. If you don't like the original Alien, you may actually still like this because the jasmine in this, actually I don't think there is any jasmine in this, and if it is, it's not very heavy at all, but it's just a nice fun alien type of scent. So that is Alien Fusion. So next we have Eros pour Femme. This is the EDT by Versace. The top notes are raspberry, lemon, Sicilian lemon, white currant, mandarin orange, and Ceylon. The middle notes are jasmine, magnolia, orange blossom, and freesia. And the base notes are musk, ambroxan, woody notes, and patchouli. To me, this is just a nice, fun citrus scent that will take me probably through the summer and into early fall. It's just fun. It's just a nice, fun, sexy citrus. That raspberry and citrus pairs well together. And if you saw my spring body mist favorites video, I said I love raspberry and I love citrus. So this to me is like the best of both worlds. This is a nice, long lasting fragrance, even for an EDT. Sometimes EDTs will surprise you, and this one definitely has. I cannot vouch for the EDP. I have not tried it, have not smelled it. I just have the EDT, and that's all I've had. So looking forward to really putting a little dent in this summer because I've been excited to kind of bring it back out. So that is Versace pour Femme, Eros pour Femme EDT. So next we have Moschino Toy 2, and this one is, the top notes are apple, mandarin orange, magnolia. The middle notes are white currant, peony, and jasmine. And the base notes are musk, sandalwood, and amberwood. Really enjoy this scent. It's fun. I had to get used to the bottle, I'm not gonna lie. When I first got it, I was like, why? But now I think it's cute. And I have the bubblegum one too, so it is what it is. But really enjoy this scent. I just felt like this is a good time to bring this out. To me, this is one of those that I definitely would want to kind of keep in the warmer weather kind of vein. It's not one that I, felt like reaching for in the summer. I mean, in the winter, sorry. So for me, super excited to have it. I love apple. And to me, this is a springy apple, probably could get me into the summer as well. We'll see like how far into the summer, but definitely I think this spring, summertime, when it gets super hot, I don't know, but that's with any perfume. So this is Moschino Toy 2. So next is Wonderland Peony by Floral Street. The top notes are guava, red berry, Sicilian lemon. You're seeing a pattern. The middle notes are raspberry bloom, peony violet. Base notes are cotton candy, vanilla, resin, woody notes, cedar, and vetiver. So I will say, don't let that cotton candy scare you if you're a person that doesn't like super sweet scents, because all of this is sweet. It's not super sweet. I think this is a really nice, fun fragrance, and I got it and kind of just set it to the side and haven't really played with it. So I want to pull it out and play around with it. And I did get it when it was cold. So I got it like going into winter last year because Sephora had that little set where you could get this in the travel spray. So I really like the scent. It's just a nice, sweet floral scent. Very fun. And, you know, I'll play around with some pairings for it for the springtime. Okay, so next we have Yes I Am Glorious by Cacharel. The top notes are peach, mandarin orange. The middle notes are frangipani, cherry, flower, magnolia. The base notes are milk, sweet notes, sandalwood, and white cedar. So I enjoy this. And Peach and me are not usually friends. This was nice. I found it at a Perfume Mania, sprayed it on my skin. I liked it. I just like it. But I also haven't played with it a lot. So, you know, there's pros and cons to having a bigger collection. I'll say that. So I really wanted to pull this out because I feel like this is a good time with spring coming to kind of play with it. You know, that milk isn't too milky, but I don't want to risk waiting and wearing it when it's warmer. And then that milk is like nauseating. I mean, when I sprayed it, I liked it enough to get it, and I'll play around with it. But I really wanted to pull this out because I felt like now that it's warming up, this will be a good time to play with it and see how I really enjoy it. And if it's one of those that, you know, I don't really like it, or is it one and done, or it'll become a love. Honestly, don't really know. So I liked it enough to get it. And that's with peach being a top note. So that says a lot because I'm not a peach person. So that is Yes I Am Glorious by Cacharel. Okay, so next we have Honeysuckle and Davana by Joe Malone. So the notes for this, the top notes are Davana, the middle note is honeysuckle and rose, and the base notes is moss. I love honeysuckle, and to me, this is kind of like a greener honeysuckle. It's not super sweet, so I feel like I want to just play with it now while it's kind of not too hot yet. Joe Malone is a cologne. And so for me, it doesn't last as long as, you know, I would like it to, especially for the price, but I really enjoy Joe Malone's scent. And so and I love honeysuckle. So I just wanted to play around with this more in the spring. I got this towards the end of last year too, and knew that I would want to wear it once the springtime came. Springtime is here, so I want to play around with this, find some kind of scents to mix it with. You know, for me, I'll probably focus on taking a little bit of that greenness out of this scent, but in general, I really do enjoy it. So that is Joe Malone, Honeysuckle, and Davana. So next we have Nest Golden Nectar. The notes are vanilla, orchid, amber, musk, and suede. I love this scent. It is just a really nice, I don't even really know how to describe it. It's musky, a little floral, sweet. If you haven't smelled it, I definitely think you should go to Sephora and test it out. I've gone through, I want to say 2 travel size of this, which is why this doesn't have a dent in it. When I first smelled it in Sephora last year, I just was so in love with it. And at the time, they had a little gift set, and in the gift set it was like, you know how sometimes Sephora will come out with those sets where if you buy the set then you can turn it in for a full size. So they had that, and then they also had like a nest kind of set with several different nest fragrances. So I bought both of those, and so went through both of those, traded the card in for this. I've worn this quite a bit. Really enjoy it. It's one of those, always one in my collection. You know, this will take me into the summer, probably into the fall. It's just when it's when it's winter time, I don't really think to reach for this. But you probably could wear this in the winter because that amber in there and the musk and the suede, I think this could really be a year-round fragrance, but I just didn't reach for it this winter. So I could reach for it next winter, but I definitely think it's a year-round fragrance. I just happen to not reach for it. So that is Golden Nectar by Nest. Okay, next we have Pink Flower by Aquolina. The top note is raspberry. mandarin orange, black pepper, and orange. The middle note is white flower, rose, jasmine sambac. The base note is vanilla and patchouli. This is a fruity white floral with a dash of patchouli. If you don't like patchouli, you probably will still like this because the patchouli isn't heavy. I think the patchouli is what makes this fragrance last as long as it does, but you don't necessarily smell the patchouli. So I really enjoy this. It's a fun kind of take on, the original pink, but it's not like clawing at all. Sometimes the original pink, I have to be careful, especially when it gets too hot, because it can be nauseating, where this one is lighter and it still has that fun sweetness, but not like that sugary, syrupy kind of vibe. And so I had this in my collection before, and I think I got halfway through the bottle and gave it to my niece, and I missed it and wanted it back. So really, we'll have fun playing around with this in the springtime. And honestly, I think this is light enough where I could get away most of the summer wearing this if I wanted to. It's not one of those that when it gets super hot, I'm at risk of, that nauseating kind of feeling that comes with the original pink. So that is Pink Flower by Pink Sugar, or Aquolina. So last we have Selena Gomez by Selena Gomez. I have finished an entire 3.4 ounce of this fragrance. It's been out forever, and I do have a little bit of a dent in it in this one. So the notes are pineapple, raspberry, peach, orange at the top. The middle notes are blackberry, freesia, and musk. The base notes are dark chocolate, vanilla, coconut, and amber. I've had this forever. Like I said, I've gone through an entire 3.4 ounce of this. I really like this fragrance. It's just a fun, fruity, girly kind of scent. It's not groundbreaking. I think it's an easy, safe buy if you like, sweeter kind of fun scents. It does last a good amount of time, which I really like about it. The bottle is such a weird shape. It's, but it is what it is. I love the fragrance, so, I can get past the bottle. It is, some of my favorite scents: raspberries, pineapple, they have vanilla, coconut. So it's just a fun summer scent. This is definitely springtime. I can wear this in the summer. I have worn it in the summer. I've worn it in the fall. I've actually worn it in the winter time in the past, like when I just kind of missed it or wanted, something that was more kind of to get me out of the winter funk. So really enjoy this. It's still easy to find. I've seen it at Perfume Mania when I've gone still. You can find it, on the Fragrance Net or Fragrance X and Amazon. Really reasonable, especially for that size of a bottle. Not really much to say about it. It's just like fun, crowd-pleasing celebrity scent. So that is Selena Gomez by Selena Gomez. Okay guys, so that wraps up this video. These are my fragrances that I'll be reaching for more now that it is springtime. Some of these will take me, through the summer and into the fall, and some I'll probably just kind of keep in the spring, early summer. I really enjoy these scents. These won't be the only scents that I wear. That's just not how that's going to happen. But I did want to play around with these more, pull them out, kind of put them in the front of my mind as as we're coming into the spring, especially the ones that I haven't really played with and, don't have my favorite pairings or things like that. So as always, thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And and tell me in the comments, what are, your top 2 spring going into summer fragrances? I'd be interested to kind of know what you guys are wearing as well. Again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye.